Hello, July. Hello, world of changes. Hello to the many roller coaster rides of this week. I do wear many hats, hence the roller coaster of constant rides. Let's see. The number one thing I really am starting to understand and learn and really grasp, baby steps, I know, it's enjoy the awful that you have right now. It is the weirdest thing to say that out loud. It is so freaking random to think that we should enjoy the negative storm we're going through. However, after hours of reflection and therapy, I've come to that conclusion. I've talked to friends of mine who have newborns, whether it's their first or their fourth and last. Even with the hours of not having enough sleep and dealing with another human being that cannot express themselves, they've all said to enjoy these moments because one day, not so long ago, you wish you have had, you wish what? You wish you had that baby in your arms. And it's just one of the very many examples that I've had throughout the past few days. See, no matter how much I smile and seem to have she's having the time of her life kind of moments time and time again, I'm in pain. And I have moments where my anger, my sadness, and my anxiety take over. There's so many instances throughout the past few years that I just want to give up time and time again because to simply cave, it's the easiest thing you can do. However, to get back up, to really see yourself, to discipline yourself, and to go full on, fully leap into the known time and time again, all in full blast, like that, it's so much bravery and energy and self-love. You know what I mean? That moment where you are just like, okay, this is it. You've got to make that lifestyle change because if not, you're never really going to do it, or you're going to do it way too late. Anyways, back to the pain. The pain that I feel is layered. It is not only physical, it is also mentally and heartbreaking and very intense emotionally. Physically, it is what it is. It's a back issue. The hyperthyroidism doesn't help. I get it. We get it. We know how to fix it, which is like the best luck in the world. And, well, I've been doing the adequate steps to get there through the past few years. We know this. Now, mentally and emotionally kind of come hand in hand, at least most of the time. Even though there are times where we gotta let logic kick in and remind ourselves that even though our feelings are valid, they aren't necessarily true, since we block out a lot of the pain that we've been going through to make sure that we get to the next thing. Emotionally, the layers that I've had to peel off, it is straight from Shrek and Donkey talking while they were on the road all over again. They've been very many, in other words, very many layers to peel off, and they've been deep. They've cut deep. Am I worthy of releasing this weight, getting this surgery, and becoming the best version of myself? And when this happens, what happens next? And when I let that happen, how do I get myself to be that trained version of myself? How do I keep myself trained to keep going? Do I have enough discipline in me to be able to do it? How and when have I blocked myself of such joy, playfulness, and self-love? Also, when I do this, how do I keep myself balanced? I've got off the deep end many times before, dealt with anorexia and even goal-driven exercises that defy the limits, better said. I've let myself go, and now I've got to recover how I really am. And, well, of course, become a newer, better version of myself. Also, why haven't I achieved this before since the pain has been really hard to deal with? Since it's effed up my life so much? Why don't I love myself enough to maintain this lifestyle? What was in me that has made me feel this little, not worthy of love, not being able to spread my wings, to stay in this cage? Why have I made this so hard on myself? How is this any different from reaching previous goals years ago and going to a toxic headspace? Is it because I have the tools now? Is it because I've trained my mind and heart space time and time again through therapy, self-love, and courses that I can be up to the challenge this time around? I've had clients, mentorees, students all along after gaining and forming myself with these tools. What happened within the past few years and instances that I've lost that self-confidence in myself? Has it always been that way? Has there been a moment of change or a sum of it all? Oh my goodness gracious. All these things has just felt that I have to hide away with my fears and tears. So what throws me off is that I actually have the self-confidence in so many other areas, so why don't I see that in myself too? Believe me, I'm holding myself accountable. Yeah, there's some breaking generational trauma related responses and ideology. Yeah, we're still keeping boundaries strong and a heart space safe. Be that as it may, it is up to me to be the change that I want to be. I want to vent and be the change. In other words, walk the walk and talk the talk, both hand in hand. I want to be my very own best friend. I want to hold my inner child's hand, tell her softly that we can do this, we got this, and we are safe, and it's okay to shine brighter than ever before. I want to tell myself that I did it for me, just for me, that I have achieved it in a healthy, balanced way because that is the best and smart thing to do. It's true. No one here is coming to save you, so I want to save myself fully. I have been in the past, I have in the present. I do it in the way right, in the way that I express myself, in the way that I choose my people, in the way that I share my energy, in the way that I treat myself, in the way that I ask my questions, in the way that I get up, in the way of so many things. I just truly believe that it is time to fully save myself once and for all. I want to believe in myself so much. I want to believe that this is the time that it will be different. That even though I've gotten up before time and time again, this time will be the one that changes everything. Am I posting this online to be held accountable? Not by you, if that's what you think. You've been ever so kind to listen in, to read in, to be here in this space, seeing a week go by just the same. This one is for me. Mistakes and all in between. Am I going to be punishing myself if this one's not the one? Well, no, that's not what life is about. We keep getting back up and we keep loving ourselves gently, kindly, and with discipline. Not with harshness, not with aggressions. We need to be better for ourselves. Isn't this crazy how this all started by just saying, enjoy the awful? Here's to what's to come, and there's definitely more of this next week.